Hello, Windsor Middle School staff. I wanted to give you a quick update on everything that we just heard from our district leadership team meeting. They have moved back the date. Originally, we had talked about April 8th being the date that we were going to start all the actual distance learning classes. That has now been moved back to April 10th. So, in reality, April 13th will be the first day students are going into the distance learning classes. Now, all of the work that you have put together over this last week, as you've been making copies and sending them into the Google Drive folders, or sending them to your department chairs, and then uploading them into Google Classrooms for some of you who have already done that. So that work will not be started until April 13th. So you pretty much have a whole week next week to just focus on getting used to the idea of distance learning, signing up for the Google Classroom class if you need to, but you will not need to make new work until after the current work that you have already done is completed, and they will not start that work until April 13th. So you actually have a couple of weeks lead time before you have to worry about new curriculum. Now, we are still going to start passing out the My Perspective books all next week. So for those of you who are able to come in on Monday at 10 a.m. at Windsor Middle School, help us pack it up and then help us distribute on Monday. That'll be great. We're going to do all every day next week. We've got the 811 kids that all need to pick up their books. That's still going to happen, but we're not going to be distributing any other packets. Only My Perspective is going out next week. If you have not responded to the staff survey that Lisa Saxon sent out, please respond, and so that way we all have a count of who needs what kind of devices. If you are having any kind of issues with Wi-Fi, please let us know. And for those of you who are worried about students, they are offering 90 days of free Wi-Fi for students through the internet service providers. In the chat room for the WMS certificated, I put just kind of a question about whether we should do credit, no credit. And if we can get to a consensus as a school, then we could just grade everything credit, no credit, and make it very easy for us in terms of who's passing and who's not passing. And the Memorandum of Understanding will be coming out, and that will kind of outline exactly what the work requirements will be as we transition to this distance learning model for next month. So for those of you who are wondering, like, what are your actual obligations, that will be coming out very shortly once it's finally ratified. So I'm available throughout today. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a hangout or a text message. And if I start getting a lot of questions, then I'll open it up and we'll do an office hours this afternoon. Thank you very much.